Hello.
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 Welcome.
Hi. How are you?
Very,
Very well, thank
very
you.
well. Now just breathing up and down your pillar as we set up the energetic space.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Just calling in the teams. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our divine presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today and are here and now. We ask for Temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a Temple of Divine Union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And finally, calling on a Divine Presence, Communion Temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Feel how the energetic waves, the energetic frequency fields merge with your pillar. Raise your frequency, expand your field. And know that you will receive everything you've been calling out for, either energetically or in words, and in so many other ways. Thank you.
Lovely, lovely. So we received your intentions for the session, spiritual journey and connection with plants, integrating private and new public identity, career or otherwise, and progress since last session. So would you like to share some more about all of that?
Yeah. Excuse me.
You okay?
I'm going to Peru for 2 months traveling and specifically spending a month and a week with plant medicine with the maestros and the maestras in 2 different tribes in Amazons. So I feel that I'm really called for to feel the spirits of the plants. And before that, I'm also visiting a research station, scientific research station on the Peruvian botany through some connections. And prior, just recently, I'm just very interested in habitat restoration, biodiversity, and all these topics in general. So it's that all of these things are falling into place. Yeah, any more perspectives would be really helpful. Yeah. And also in terms of private versus public identity, previously I was a corporate person and then I left that job. So now I'm searching for all of these other interests, but I still feel my career is not over yet, and I probably would still return to a big organization, but I would just like to integrate my public identity, which is so much more spiritual, with the public identity such as a career.
Lovely. Yep, great. Okay. And progress since last session?
Yeah, so last session was lots about surrendering, softening, letting go. So yeah, I feel I'm doing quite well in that.
Great. Beautiful. Okay, lovely. So just up and down your pillar and we will check in with the team. So just expanding your field from 6 feet to 12 feet in all directions from the center of your heart. And from 12 feet to 24 feet in all directions, creating your heart sphere to expand, to open and to fill with your energy, your heart energy. And in this expanded state, breathing up and down your pillar. So your pillar is 48 feet in diameter. And just feel yourself surrendering and floating while being held by the family of light, your spirit, as you feel your cells beginning to vibrate at a different frequency where you may receive more of your spirit emergence into your lower energy bodies. Ascended Master Sananda surrounding you with the Syrians. First of all, transmuting some old energies in your field, old identity, ideas about your self-limited beliefs, thought forms. And also transmitting a frequency to you that will assist you to awaken to the next level of your journey, awaken to the higher perspective of yourself, awaken to a higher perspective in general, awaken to the next level of remembering, of beingness in this lifetime. And so be the sponge they share. Sananda asks you to utilize the softening that you have been surrendering into. Utilize the openness that you have been practicing and feel the nurturing energy so that you may take in even more of this frequency they are transmitting to you. It's a little like an injection of liquid light frequency into all of your cells and photons and particles that make up who you are. And so just imagine all surfaces of these particles of what you see yourself as, and even beyond that, the vibration of the energy that makes up who you are. See the pores of the cells and particles opening and softening and breathing in, drinking in this liquid light frequency of higher truth, higher power, unconditional love on the higher sense, the from source perspective sense, allowing for you to witness and to see life in a new way, allowing you to own who you are in a more expanded state, an integrated, merged with spirit state. You're doing very well, and so the next level of acceptance of this energy into your field is in the core of your energy. There is a powerful protection, a personality protectiveness around the very core of your pillar, which is approximately half a foot in diameter in the very center part of you. And so they would like you to use your softening techniques and ability now to open the doorway into this, open the pores of the skin of this inner protectiveness, allowing it to even melt, to dissolve, allowing it to be the sponge, allowing this divine light frequency that is being transmitted to you from the Syrians and Sananda and the archangels and other beings that have stepped forth from your Ascension team, Victorians, Archangel Michael leading the archangels. And there are little tweaks as the energy fills your field. There is some alignment happening. Nothing you need to do, just allow and open and soften. Acceptance of this nurturing and enlightening energy. And so further out in your aura into the higher dimensions, the archangels are aligning timelines, aligning frequencies and pathways for you, which you are also doing unintentionally. Just by being, it is happening, and it is your spirit leading with them. They share. As they want you to remember that it is you that is really creating all of this to happen. And the family of light is with you, is walking with you. And so they ask you now to breathe up and down your pillar, and you may feel some new sensations, and this is going to smooth out, align, and cleanse away any debris that has shifted or dissolved in your field as it moves down, down, down through your lower chakras into Mother Gaia's heart and beyond into galactic heart. Allow now for more dissolving of that internal core of your pillar, allowing the full grounding into Mother Gaia, into galactic heart, dissolving away tensions, limitations, ideas of having to protect the internal, more vulnerable part of you, as they guide you, enlighten you to remember that this part is your most powerful light, and nothing can touch this. It is light. And so allow this light to shine more fully, and this is where it will integrate further into your public life, from your private into shining on all areas of your life, all interactions. And it doesn't always have to be spoken. They share the spirituality or the divine light pouring out through you. People will feel it. They will know it. They will understand it, not on a mental level, on an energetic level. And this is where they share. There will be a powerful shift as you walk forward, these pathways of empowerment in your work, empowerment in your connection with the vibrational work with plants in the natural world. And they share again to allow yourself to be open in these situations, to bring through your own mastery. They share your own truth as you are witnessing other humans, masters of plant medicine. Allow yourself to be the true master for your experience, they share, bringing through the information in the now, as it is always evolving, and not all information about these plants and the natural world has been known by humans. And so you can bring through new vibrational information. You can bring through the next level of frequency understanding. And so they share there are surprises for you in this, and to meditate at your level and to own your own universal truth in these situations, and to dissolve limited beliefs and programs and thought forms in these situations, to own who you truly are and the truth of the universe, and to not put too much emphasis on anybody else's truth or facts. Allow for divine frequency to flow through you, and allow for your truth to tell you, yes, that sits well with me. That I will leave. Thank you very much. Yes, that sits well with me. And I add on this new information that the family of light guide me to, my spirit brings through me, and the earth, Mother Gaia, speaks to me, and the plants share with me, and the divine light shining through them. Every cell and photon of each and every one of these beings will speak with you, and to be open. And this is the softening of your core. This is the softening to the deepest level of you, where you will be able to communicate. And it will be a feeling, it will be a knowing, it will be a symbol, it will be another human being saying something that Spirit has guided them to say to you. These are the things to look for. These are the new experiences, the new information you can ground on planet Earth via each and every circumstance, each moment, to be present and to always come back to your own truth, because this is where the power is going to align your divine path with further expansion and a deeper enlightenment in all of these areas, which is truly what you are seeking and craving even.
And also within the temple, Archangel Ariel steps forth and wishes to speak with you personally. And it is an exact extension of what was shared earlier, just now, via the team through Opheana. And as you go on your journeys, Ariel shares she would like to travel with you, if this is also of your choosing. And she has a great mastery and affinity with the area that you are exploring, and where your mastery is moving through your pillar. And she wishes to offer you a powerful technique and will assist you with it during your travels. And it is based upon your pillar, but extends to the visual of your pillar becoming a very large tree. And as you travel, she would like to offer this technique, and she will support you with it. And the roots will go further than down to Mother Gaia's heart. They will go down to galactic heart, to the Logos. For as you connect to plant medicine, you will find that on the inner realms, more energy will come in from a galactic point of view, from the galactic frequencies and the galactic dimensions. And so by grounding your pillar tree down to galactic core, you will more easily be able to take in these energies, interpret these energies, and know what is your truth and what is not. And so, as was mentioned earlier, within this journey, you will hear a lot of new information. And it is very important to know that the highest trust you may have is in information coming through you, from your spirit and your support teams, and that Gaia shares with you, and that galactic core shares with you. Not blindly taking in what others share with you, filtering it through your own system. And so, as mentioned before, yes, this suits me. Yes, I agree with that. That doesn't sit so well with me. That feels old. That feels limited. That feels only partially true. And Ariel will assist you to sit in that divine power that is you. And that is your mastery coming through. And that is you bringing the next levels to this field you are interested in, the next levels of evolvement, expansion, truth. And so this technique she's offering you, the pillar tree technique, she smiles. Normally your pillar may be out to 6 feet in all directions, this pillar tree technique goes out to 12 feet, 24 feet, or 48 feet. These are the 3 levels that you will be guided to. For instance, when you may be engaging with plant medicine, you may choose to go to 12 feet, or you may be guided to go to 48 feet. You will feel it before you go, but Ariel reminds you that make this choice before you engage in the situation, not when you are in the situation. So it is about a little bit of prep work for you, a little bit of preparation, and she will help you with it. That can be as simple as a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sitting in a quiet place and choosing what feels right. Okay, I will expand my pillar tree to 24 feet in this situation with all these other people involved. That feels right. Or 12 feet feels right. Or you may be walking through divine nature and you will feel all right. I will go to 48 feet, nice and expanded. I feel the energy frequency is very high. There is not a lot of information and other information from other people coming through. 48 feet feels right. Or I need to tighten up my energy a little bit while still being more expanded so I can feel deeply what is the core of my truth and still bringing other information through my filters. And in this way, you are the master of your experience. You are the master of your journey. You are the one in control, and you do not hand over any control to any other masters or any other beings who also have had their experience in this realm. For you are here to bring new mastery through. And so call on Ariel, sit with her in sacred space as well to work through really getting comfortable with this pillar tree technique and using the 12, 24, 48 feet in all directions from your core technique to really feel the differences in different circumstances, and you will be guided. It can be as quickly as, all right, this feels like a 24 feet circumstance. Okay, great. So you set up your energy, you have it nice and grounded down through Mother Gaia's core all the way to galactic core, breathe up to source, and then your pillar tree is ready to go. And then the filters will be automatically built into that. As your information comes in through others, it will be filtered and delivered to you as your divine truth. And also, when you do go on plant medicine journeys, this will really keep you grounded, keep you anchored. And then all the information that opens up and all the portals that open up and all the worlds that open up and all the creation that opens up will be filtered through the powerful pillar that is you. And you can surrender more deeply to the journey, knowing that you are held by your team, Spirit, and Ariel as well.
And so next, the team is showing a diamond sacred geometry being formed around your field, and they share this is another technique being shared for you to use on your journey and life in general. Let's have a look. There are many facets. So there's so many facets to it that it's looking more like a double-sided cone going up and down, and then through the center, the circumference, the sort of circle around the middle is spinning, and there is a huge amount of light here. And so let's see what they would like to share about this. And so you can anchor this in your setting up your energetic space for all experiences for your day, and then also in each and every experience before you go into it, set up your energy and use this shape to support you and to enlighten each and every situation they share. The light that is around, it's like a band, an extra band of spinning energy that moves in a spiral up the cone shape, and then it sort of enlightens it all the way up to source. And then it also just spins around the middle, and when needed, it also spins in a spiral down to Mother Gaia's heart or to Galactic Heart, whatever it is your choice to ground to. And so they're sharing it's a cleansing technique. It's an empowering technique. It's an enlightening technique. It will assist you to clarify the truth. And so you're on a search, you're on an adventure, you're on an exploration. You're going to a science research station. You're going to be spending time with tribes. You're going to be spending time researching the natural world and you within it and the relationships within it. And so this what is this shape? Do you see this shape? It's many faceted. I don't know. Anyway, it's very powerful. And so you can name the shape yourself. I see it as a diamond cone.
Yeah.
And so allowing it to be activated each and every day, you can begin from now on in your energy work, each day setting up your energetic space and using it for clearing as well. So one of the examples they share is you have a situation where you are receiving from people in your environment or a circumstance in your environment, and there might be a reaction within you, or there's a situation within you and you feel it's not to your liking, or it doesn't feel in the highest to be witnessing it, or it's just not something that you really want in your field. Even the memory of it or the circumstance just doesn't feel right to you. They share to activate this diamond-esque cone and to feel it spinning first of all through the center, and then it activates in a spiral up to source where the point is, and then down to Galactic Heart where the point is, and it fully clears and cleanses your field while using your other techniques, your energetic work that you use. And so that's part of the clearing technique. And then when you are wondering what is my truth, or what is the wisdom in this, what is the facts of this situation that I have, let's say you've spent 6 hours with a master, a plant medicine master, or someone in the science research station, and you feel like you're wondering about 2 different ideas and it's very interesting for you, or you just want clarity on it, you can go into meditation and activate this beautiful sacred geometry around your field, get the energy spinning, they say, through the center, send it up to source, down to earth, much like you would your pillar, and sit in the center and feel it fully enlightened all the way up to source, all the way down to Galactic Heart, and sit and call in your spirit and the teams and receive information this way. And Archangel Ariel obviously will be there assisting. And this is more of a, let's see, who is this energy from? I believe, let's have a look. The Lyrans have gifted you with this. This is very high technology they share, and it can be utilized for you in so many different ways. And so it's for you to explore this as well. So in those situations where you're wondering about, oh, I'm really interested in this and I want more information about it, if it's in the highest, you may ask the teams to come through this sacred geometry. And so sitting within it, activating the spinning light, spiraling up, spiraling down, enlightening the entire cone, diamond, and then sit and hold space while the team speaks to you, and they will speak in pictures, in feelings, in a yes or a no. If it's a yes or a no answer, you can have, if you work with colors, you can have green for it's a yes to your question, or red for a no, or maybe your auditory with your clairsenses. Whatever it is, they share this shape and energetic technology will amplify your ability to receive the information, specifically supported by the Lyrans and the rest of your team that works with you. And they share there's some new guides coming to you as well, because this is a unique journey to you in your life. And so there's some interested ascended masters that have worked on Earth with plant medicine. And so you can welcome them in, one of them being Babaji, who has worked with you already. However, he will be strong in your field, and there will be approximately 10 new guides with you that have specific masteries. And so they share, we will be the masters for you to listen to on this journey, including your own spirit. And so to bring your own team of masters with you is very exciting, because you can have big conversations within while you are witnessing masters still on Earth sharing with you. And so there can be the inner and the outer conversations, and they share this is going to be very fun for you, very exciting. You can possibly even receive information on the inner, and you may witness this information being spoken to you the next day by one of the plant masters. And so to enjoy this process, to not be too serious about it, because this is where the tension can build up in your field, and then you may not receive everything that you're really yearning for. And so to just relax into it and allow it to unfold. And this is the divine order initiation you're going through as well, you know, to really allow divine order, allow the journey to unfold, to be in a witnessing state, in an enjoyment state, in that beautiful soft energy of being the sponge of life, however discerning when the energy needs cleansing, or deciding within yourself, yeah, that sits well with me for this moment. So there's a lot of clarity that they want to assist you with, and truth that they want to assist you with. And this is always evolving, they share.
Yeah, and just a couple of additions with the shape. It's particularly connected because there's this expansion now happening in your field to this galactic way of looking at things. And this has to do, the facets of these two cones are 144 facets, and they particularly relate to the 144 dimensions. And there's many more, but this is what will really serve you over your journey now. So expanding from the 12 materialized dimensions of your normal earthly life to the 144 dimensions, which have a lot of internal inner realm dimensions connected to it. When you dive into the world of plant medicine and things like that, and those connected to that world, there's a lot of connection between the inner and outer realms. There are portals to many different dimensions, many different frequencies of energetics moving through the field. And with these techniques, these diamond-esque cones and the pillar tree technique, this will really set you up to really be able to surrender into the journey, because you know you're going to be protected. You know you will only feel what is true and divine for you, and you will come to realize that there is no need to see someone else as the master over your experience or over any information, for that is an individual who has had a journey, and some of the information will be relevant to you and some of it will not. And there's no need for you to judge that. Just take it all in and be like, oh yeah, that sits well. I feel that's maybe a little bit old, or they might be a little bit stuck there, and I appreciate their amazing journey they've had in their life. I feel there's a little more truth to here and a little more truth there. So really have your own journey with it, and understand that you're actually going to be engaging with them as a master yourself, with a team of masters yourself as well. So go very empowered on that journey while still being humble and taking it all in. It'll be very fun and enjoyable for you in that way.
Lovely. Do you have any questions about any of that so far?
No, this is really empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's very important, the team says, for you not to feel like you're going in there like the novice or the underdog or the one that simply is the apprentice or the student that needs to only learn and accept everything that is being shared with you, and everything that you learn and hear and feel in the journey with plant medicine, and everyone else knows more than you. It is actually the exact opposite. You're going in there fully empowered as a master. You are empowered by a team of masters from the inner realms, and so you can really be the humble, powerful being that you truly are there. And then you will have a high frequency, high timeline experience that'll be very enjoyable and very interesting.
Very interesting. And so the ascended masters that would like to travel with you and be guides on this trip, if you you can have a chat with them and confirm that that's what you want. But internally they share you have already done that. And so they were wanting you to know that you can call on them in each and every situation to also assist in energy work every step of the way. And also that the information that you'll be hearing on the outer will be information that they, the Ascended Masters, will have been a part of as well. And that because they're on the other side of the veil, they understand it from an even higher perspective, from the highest perspective, and that's what you're looking for. So the on the ground information is very helpful, you know, for things like habitat restoration, and then to even take that to the higher perspective from the Ascended Masters and evolve habitat restoration. That's exciting. And so there's this bzzz of energy with them. They feel that you can bring through exciting new information with them. And so to really embrace the evolving new energy and the highest perspective that you can receive from the team, to not be shy about it, to not feel, because you can even ask questions. Well, is this possible? Is that possible? And even some of the masters on earth might not feel it's possible because they haven't witnessed it yet. However, it will be possible because you've asked the question, because the masters are in your field enlightening you with this question, and your spirit is urging you with this question. And so to really trust in that, to trust every step of the way. So really this session really feels like a lot of preparation for you to, as you say, deeply empower yourself to hold your divine power, to know that all is in divine order as you step forth, knowing that you have your own abilities, you have your own ways of reading the field, reading the plants, reading the earth, reading the atmosphere, reading Mother Gaia. Key here. She is one of the masters, she shares. She is one of the masters with you. And so not only has she been on Earth, she is Earth. And so the key master. That's cute. And so this is one of the most powerful tools they're sharing, to sit in meditation and merge with Mother Gaia. And even while being on the earth, let's say you're in a forest, in a tribe, and you can do some meditation and ask her to merge with you and receive information. What is in the highest for me to know right now? What is in the highest? What would you like me to know right now, Mother Gaia? That's very exciting. And so there's so much that can be experienced this way. And then the beautiful scientific minds that you will be connecting with as well, they'll be coming from that sort of factual, you know, physical matter side of things, and you can merge that with the higher perspective, energetic side of things. And that's very exciting because you can assist in raising them up to evolving and even finding out new information themselves just by being around you due to your high frequency. Does that make sense?
That's so exciting. Oh, I do have one question.
Yes.
Okay. The teachers, the tribes will call some of the plants teachers or master plants. So
Yes.
Do I think of them as part of the team of guides as well?
From this perspective right here, the masters that will be traveling with you are not those plants. However, those plants are masters that can speak with you.
A good way to look at it is connected to Mother Gaia.
Yes.
See them as extensions of Mother Gaia, and that will be a lovely way to not separate them out from Mother Gaia, but see them as simply an extension of her, like your arms are an extension of you. And so another thing the team wants to mention, and they're excited to make this connection, which is your items you've put forth are actually quite connected, which is the plant journey, but also this inner and outer public-private storyline. For perhaps there will be a way for you after your journeys and after your research and after your experience that you'll be sharing of your experiences and your insights and higher truths in things like blogs or books or thesis or any sort of presentations or things like that. And the team is saying this is interestingly enough, and they're smiling with this big time because they're like, this is actually where your public and private and your spiritual and your earth connection are going to be coming together, just like you were going on your journeys, much more focused from the inner realms in what you receive from the outer realms, rather than going as the human that you are and receiving on a human level from masters, the masters that are humans themselves. And so you're going on a whole different journey than you thought you were going on. And this is what really this Trinity is meant to share with you, is that you elevate your perspective on your travels to that. And everything you take in will then be what you share to the world in whatever way you choose, whenever is divine timing for you. And this is when your private and public energies will start to merge as well. And it doesn't have to be all inclusive of talking about your spiritual journey, but the energy of spirit will be in there and your high frequency will be in there. And so it is like all of these journeys really are one journey, all small streams, large streams within your life and in your manifestation. So it's very interesting, and the team's very excited about it.
Exciting.
Very much so.
They are very excited to be with you on the journey.
And you're going to have so much fun when you do sit with a master of such a tribe. Let's say they're 70 years old and they've shared all their life. They've been taught by their generations and generations. And it's so much fun to then take it in from that perspective, not as in, what they say, that's the truth of everything. There might be a lot of beautiful divine wisdom in it, but some parts are more based on an old tradition and no longer suit the current times. And so from your perspective, you'll be able to take that in and say, thank you so much. And you'll know a higher version of it. For instance, Sananda may come to you as you're listening to that and say that plus this information, or it's time now to, bring your tree pillar from 24 feet to 12 feet because the energies have intensified on your journey. You will feel that and you will be guided. But however, it is very important to prepare your energy before each new session, so to speak, before each new encounter with plant medicine or a listening to a master or visiting a research team. So really sit with Ariel, even if it's a few minutes in the car before you get in, or prepare your energy, have all your energy work set up, and you will feel very powerful and excited during it all.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So we'll just see what their team would like to take us to next. And so they're sharing a lot of water, the energy of water for you. And that is the beingness energy, that is that softness. Again, as Sikaal shared, to in between each session, each circumstance, each moment you meet with people, to come into the softening and the surrendering into the stillness, into the imagine floating on water, whatever works for you, being immersed in water. This will also be a tool. They're giving you a lot of tools today for you to melt and allow your presence, your spirit to merge with you and just be in a nothingness present state and meditate here, even go to sleep in this state of receiving in the expanded voidal nothingness energy floating within divine water frequency. And so they would like for you now to feel and see within the temple space you laying within water, floating, and they are activating a frequency within this water, and it is like pathways of frequency moving in and out of your field, cleansing the pathways. And for example, areas of reaction, or where you may get a little like over burnt from a situation, or triggered from a situation or a reaction, etc. They're just what the water will do will cool these areas, smooth them out, you know, like a piece of dry clay with some extra water on it. You can then re-smooth it out. They're smoothing these areas. They're also sort of cleansing the tubes of pathways throughout your field with this divine liquid water frequency. And so they would like you to utilize this to slow yourself down, to be present in each moment. And this relates directly as well to your career, your work that you are moving forward into, to hold that state. And this is where you will receive your own genius, your own ability to flow frequency through new ideas, through flow communication, through that is in the highest in each and every moment. You will receive how to converse, relate with people. You will receive in each and every moment the divine flow from your spirit, and truly be the vessel merged with your spirit. And this will be deeply satisfying for you, deeply fulfilling in your work. And it will also be very you'll be like a magnet for people, and people of higher frequency, people who are more like-minded, people who are more willing to be open to sort of the more energetic way of working. And once again, this is an exciting journey, and as Sikaal shared, it's deeply related. And so the journey that you'll be going on into the plant medicine, you can apply all of that information that was shared to your career path and to your interactions, and receiving information with clarity and cleansing, so that you can feel the truth of each and every conversation and raise up to the highest perspective in each situation, with each interaction. Every relationship can be cleansed so that you keep climbing higher and higher in your timelines, in your reality, with your work, with the evolving energy of that.
Mm.
So there's a block of work that is in your, I guess you could say, your future. It's in your pillar above, and it's ready there waiting. It's a whole packet of information and mastery for you. And they share that it will activate in divine timing and divine order for you, and it will just activate quickly, and it will roll out very quickly and beautifully and powerfully. And so to just hold faith in that, and you will be guided every step of the way, when to step forward, when to shift to the left, to the right, when to get active, when to be still and just receive and soften and cool your energy. And then you will be very deeply guided who to work with. You will be deeply guided where you feel enjoyment. And this is where the frequency is, they share, where you feel that joy in your heart. That's the pathway for you. The exciting energy that you have with the plant medicine, look for that in your work. What is it? Oh, I'm very excited to move this way with this person. There's something in this. It's a bit strange. I didn't expect this. And so they're sharing there's some surprising directions you may want to go in, and to be very open to that, even if you think, well, maybe I'm not qualified, or I haven't spent time in that area, or I'm overqualified for that area. They share that really allow yourself to be open to all experiences, as there's some threads of experience that will guide you. And so to smell the pathway as you would smell a nice, if you were, let's say, looking for a good restaurant and you smell your way forward, oh, what is that smell? I want to go to that restaurant. Oh, yeah, this way, this way, this way, to really allow yourself to be guided in that way through how to step forward in your career. You will be deeply guided, powerfully guided, and to use the techniques that have already been shared. And this will, again, be deeply fulfilling for you.
And a couple of extra things is Sananda is very excited to be traveling with you as well. He's just going to be there and call on him whenever you need the assistance, but he's definitely part of your travel team.
Yeah.
And also to connect it to the four directions are Archangel Michael and Metatron and Saint Germain and El Moria, and they've all stepped forth to assist you specifically with this journey as well. Two things they want to assist with, you have to call them in though. They're there, but you need to just, you know, with your free will, just sort of activate them, so to speak. One of them is extra protection if you feel you need it in whatever circumstance or situation energetically, and the other is clearing. So let's say you've had a plant medicine journey and you just feel a little bit wonky after it or whatever happened, and you went to many different dimensions and you just feel, oh guys, can you just, you know, clear my field and help me to realign and use your techniques that were discussed in this session as well. And also if you feel you're going into a situation that just feels like you just need a little bit of extra energetic protection, maybe because there's a really large group around you, or you just feel a little bit wobbly on your journey at any time, just ask them and they'll provide extra protection energetically for you. Okay, so that's Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Ascended Master Saint Germain and El Moria.
Lovely. Is there anything you would like to share or ask before we just receive the last part of the information?
No, just please go on.
Lovely, yeah. So Babaji is sharing that he would like to, if you so choose, merge with you in meditation at times on your journey. And so you may sit in sacred space and set up your energy and ask for him to be with you. And you can do some writing with him. And you can do this with all the masters walking with you through this journey. However, he has stepped forth and asked specifically that you do this. And so through this writing or just receiving information with him, you will gain insights, wisdoms, expansions on what you've received in the physical world from physical masters or just your own experiences. And also he shares that he will bring new pathways for you to walk. He will bring new excitements, new questions for you to wonder about, to shine the light on. And this will open doors that have been closed for a long time for you. However, these doors are gateways to mastery that you have from other lifetimes, other realms, etc., other times. And so there is, it's part of your initiation, he shares, with the divine order initiation. It's part of dispensations and the, let's say, agreements before he came into this life. And so he's here and he would like to assist you with some extra growth and remembrance in certain aspects of what you're going to be experiencing. And also if you choose to do some writing or if you choose to do some sharing in different ways, he can assist with that as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's very exciting. There's a lot of wonderful experiences coming for you, and a lot of support, and a lot of people, a lot of beings that are coming along for the journey to have some fun with you, definitely. So let's have a look at your field and see.
Yeah, Lady Masters Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Lady Nada are showering like like flower petal blessings on you, because they want to have a little fun with it, and they do want to bless you in that way for your journey.
Lovely.
So take that in, if you will. Just feel that energetically, the blessings that they are offering, and this is supported by Mother Gaia as well.
Yeah, it's very much divine feminine energy, and this is part of your softening journey, and to really bring the divine feminine mastery that you have to your journey and to each and every being that you come into connection with as well. This is going to be a key element for you. So to just really breathe in that divine feminine energy, the feeling energy, you're feeling your way forward, you're feeling into each situation, into each experience. That divine, silky synchronicity and flow, divinity in motion. And the team is also showing facets of your field. They want to remind you there are always many perspectives to each and every situation. And this is a little key for you to maybe write down and hold with you on your journey. They're showing it as a little card to put in your bag or in a pocket or something. There are many perspectives they share. There are many perspectives to each and every situation. And so you can imagine they're showing like a dodecahedron or a many-faceted sacred geometry again, and they're shining the light on one facet. And so if you look out that as a window out into the universe, you will see certain perspective, but in the same circumstance, if you go to the other side and look out that window, it will be a completely different perspective, but you're still in the same position. And so there are many infinite perspectives, and to hold this. And this is going to be a key element in bringing through the new information for you. This is going to be each and every person that you come across, they'll have their own perspective. You'll have your own perspective. And to come into a place of acceptance of that, and to also witness the perspective of your own spirit, the perspective of Babaji, the perspective of Mother Gaia, and the other Ascended Masters with you. And so the truth for someone that has a certain perspective is different from the truth of, say, Babaji, or your truth even. It's a different perspective, and they're all okay. And they're all okay. And you get to choose what yours is, and you don't need to prove a point, and they don't need to prove a point. And so can you feel that soft energy with that everything's okay? It's all one. It's all from the same shape, this same sacred geometry. It's just another window. And to bring it back to the whole. And so every perspective in every direction then becomes one. And so their perspective is connected to your perspective, is connected to Babaji's perspective. And so all is one, and it's okay to have different perspectives. It's okay. You do not need to have the same perspective as others, and to relax into that, to feel that beautiful energy of, it's kind of exciting as well, that we can all see things from different ways, and it kind of makes everything very interesting. And it's okay if it's different to what I think, or different to what others think. And it doesn't need to all be the same factual, scientific evidence type truth. It can be all unique parts that become one. Lovely. So they're happy with that. So we'll see a lot.
Yeah, one more thing to mention on your journeys is to really tune into the perspective of your divine child as well, and really have that energy of wonder and fun and excitement, and feeling blessed that you are on these amazing journeys. that will really help you to lift the timelines and then take all the information in, be the sponge, and then let the inner realms and your team tell you all about it. And it's going to be a beautiful interactive experience with great wonder, excitement, and fun for you.
Beautiful.
Okay, they feel complete.
Yeah, lovely. So bringing your pillar back to 12 feet now as you breathe up and down your pillar. Lovely.
We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, divine love, divine light, divine power. Send all this energy work down to the core of Gaia and galactic core, accessible for all who are ready. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So be it. So be it. So be it. It is done. A few deep breaths up and down your pillar. Beautiful, beautiful.
Lovely. It was so beautiful connecting. Lots of exciting journeys ahead for you.
Yeah, that is really, really super exciting. Yeah, as we were closing, this image of a white sapphire came into my mind. So it could be related to the facets.
Yes. Call it your white sapphire sacred geometry. It's beautiful.
It's diamond-esque.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
White sapphire technique, whatever it is that works for you, that's absolutely beautiful. And there was a blue-white frequency and such a high, powerful spinning through the very center band. So have fun with that. Yeah,
and re-listen to the recording and write out some of these techniques. Take them with you, get accustomed with them before your travels, and it will be great for you.
Yeah. A real piece of a white sapphire came into my life, and it's a laboratory grown, but as a result, pure. So I'm thinking of taking me.
Definitely. That's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So much love. Have a wonderful journey.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.